close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Line into left field for a base hit.
Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run, the throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hello and welcome to Kindred, North Dakota for today's matchup between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Casselton Railcats, and your home team, the Kindred Vikings. My name is Greg Kramer, and I'm joined by Dan Nathan today. Dan, I'm going to just have you talk quick, just kind of introduce yourself so we can do a quick mic check with Josh if you just want to let me know how you're feeling. I mean, we got a beautiful day finally today.
Yeah, we had some pretty rough weather roll through here last night. Thunderstorms. We thought some of the lightning bolts were in our backyard last night. Pretty big storm that went through, but we did get the water off the field today, and we got a beautiful day to play baseball between two big rivals.
Sure, and it looks like the field's in good condition right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. There isn't any weather in the works today. We should be clear.
There's a chance of a few scattered thunderstorms today, but I think we'll be in the clear today. We got one game here and got a couple Legion B games tonight coming up too, so a lot of baseball here in Kindred today.
A lot of baseball. And that game will also be broadcast here on your live event. But for right now, we're just going to run an ad quick. We'll be right back, and I will go through the opening lineups for both teams right on your live event.
Check out the YourLiveEvent.com free stage powered by Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Inc. at the Red River Valley Fair with a full lineup of great performers and shows each day. You'll enjoy live entertainment from Quick 56, Ashley Weiland, Slamabama, and more. The Red River Valley Fair is 3 weekends from June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. For entertainment schedules and more information on the YourLiveEvent.com free stage, check out RedRiverValleyFair.com. That's RedRiverValleyFair.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Hello and welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota for today's Babe Ruth matchup between Kindred Vikings and the Casselton Railcats. Greg Kramer here, joined by Dan Nathan. We are going to have Dan now run through the Casselton lineup and reserves quick.
Okay, today we have number 26 leading off for the Railcats. He'll be playing center field. That's Kellen Crochet. Batting second for the Railcats, playing shortstop, is Andrew Zemer. Playing at third base, we have Carver Kozowski. Playing first base, we have number 8, Jarris Stahl. Pitching today for the Railcats, we have Jackson Deutsch, number 12. Playing second base, we have number 11, Cole Boer. Catching today, we have number 9, Jonah Thokas. Playing left field for the Railcats, number 1, that's Hunter Hagnes. And in right field for the Railcats, number 2, Derek Jorson. And the Railcats have one reserve who is Graydon Hagen today. The head coach for the Railcats is Max Coppervig, and he is assisted by Tyler Crochet.
And for your home team today, the Kindred Vikings, the Vikings reserves would be number 2, Jeremy Knight, number 3, Carter Gronwald, number 8, Trayton Teberg, number 11, Alex Iverson, and number 24, Eli Mack. And Dan, feel free if I get any last names wrong here. You jump in and correct me real quick.
Yes.
All right, so leading off for the Vikings will be number 17, playing center field, Brady Baumgarten. Batting second will be number 10, and on the mound is Brock Johnson. Batting in the 3 hole will be number 1, playing third base, Fisher Johnson. Batting cleanup today for the Vikings will be number 99, first baseman Luke Starcevic. Batting 5th will be number 4, catcher Graham Hess. Batting 6th will be number 21, left fielder Jackson Schliemann. Batting 7th is number 5, shortstop Tyler Gronwald. Batting 8th is number 9, designated hitter Teague Erdman. And batting 9th is number 12, second baseman Cade Westby. The Vikings are coached by Matt Pearson and Nick Eggman.
Also, we have Jack Savageau, who will be playing in right field.
Right field for Jack Savageau today.
Yes.
The Casselton Railcats and the Kindred Vikings. First, for the visitors, your non-starters. Number 22, Braden Hagan.
Yes, this is always a big rivalry game. You know, whoever usually makes the least errors in games like these, this is a big game for both Babe Ruth teams. Kind of placement for the tournament coming up is on the line. The Railcats don't have any losses, and Kindred's got no losses as well. Actually, I think the Railcats have 1 loss. But
Is it to this Kindred team that they
yes,
have the one?
it is to this Kindred team. They beat them just the other day. They won 3-0, I believe,
Okay.
in a shutout. But always a competitive game, and the team that makes the least amount of errors usually is going to win a game like this.
Yep, I had played on this Kindred Babe Ruth team for a couple of years, and I know that this was always the game that was circled and most anticipated. These are always two good ball clubs. And then, so we were talking with Josh Almaraz, the head coach of the Kindred Legion team, and he had let us know that this Kindred team could lock up the 1 seed today with a win. A little more implication if Casselton was able to pull off a win here. It is not ensuring the 1 seed, but Kindred can lock up the 1 seed.
And number 24 is Eli Beck. And now the starters for the Vikings.
We're just going through opening lineups in the stadium here.
Number 10, pitcher Brock Johnson. Batting third is number 1, third baseman Fisher Johnson. Hitting cleanup spots number 99, first baseman Luke Starcevic. Batting 5th, number 4, catcher Graham Hess. Batting 6th, number 21, left fielder Jackson Schliemann. Batting 7th is number 5, shortstop Tyler Gronwald. Batting 8th is number 9, designated hitter T. Erdman. Batting 9th is number 12, second baseman Cade Westby. And defensively for the Vikings, in right field is number 14, Jack Savageau. Head coach of the Vikings.
Now we are going to send it to a quick break here for today's national anthem, and we will be right back in Kindred, North Dakota on your live event.
And on the base paths will be Mr.
The messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
Express Lane Marathon in Kindred is your neighborhood convenience store where convenience meets quality, whether you're fueling up with Marathon's top-tier fuel or grabbing a quick snack. Express Lane has you covered. From hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, premium soft serve ice cream, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Make sure to use your Marathon app and get 7 cents back per gallon all summer long. Now offering premium 91 non-ethanol fuel. Express Lane is your friendly and locally owned convenience store.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota, as we see Brock Johnson on the mound warming up for the Kindred Vikings. This is Greg Kramer, joined by Dan Nathan. Well, Dan, let's see. I'm looking at some numbers here. We might be in store for quite a bit of a hitting battle. These are numbers that I had no idea. I don't remember these numbers when I had played in Babe Ruth. There's guys batting over 500 on the season. That's kind of ridiculous in my opinion.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ball players on both these teams. And they all work hard. I see them every day in practice, especially Kindred. I see the Kindred boys working, and they got a lot of goals that they have set forward. They don't want to just get to their tournament as the number one seed.
Right.
Their ultimate goal is to get to state, and I know both these teams would like to bring home a state championship.
Yep. Yeah, and I suppose the easiest way to do that is to go in with momentum when you're swinging the bats like that. There's multiple guys on this team that are batting incredible averages, and when you've got that many guys putting it together, good things can happen.
Yep. And you're going to see the best pitchers, too, whenever you have this rivalry. We're always going to see their top chuckers throwing today, and
right.
It's always going to be a good ball game.
Yep, it'll be fun to watch. And we've got number 26 center fielder Kellen Crochet leading things off for the Casselton Railcats here.
Our first pitch there at 2:02.
Fires a strike. Count is 0-1. Fires another strike there. Count moves to 0-2 for Johnson. Misses a bit outside there. Count moves to 1-2 for Crochet.
Yeah, Johnson did a good job there with the 0-2 count, keeping it out of the zone a little bit so he can chase something.
Looks like Crochet chased that one a little high, but it's a good spot. Makes it pretty tough to hit.
Yeah, Johnson, from other games I've seen, he does a pretty good job locating the ball, and he's got a good mix. He's got the change in the fastball, and
sure,
and really mixes it up well. So.
First pitch misses high and outside for number 0, Andrew Zemer. And Johnson delivers a strike, bringing us to a 1-1 count.
Our winds today are blowing towards left. Yesterday it was total opposite day. It was blowing towards right, so never know here in North Dakota.
That's a pretty routine grounder. Back to Johnson. Gives us our second out.
We just have one 7-inning game here today. We have a couple of Legion B games later, so they just agreed to play one 7-inning game here.
Starting early. Johnson delivers another strike to get ahead in the count here.
Good mix by Johnson here. I want to give a shout out to Pat Adair and Gareth Hansen again today. They helped us out a lot this year, so just a little shout out to them. They do a nice job.
It's a really good spot by Johnson there. Just misses. Gives Carver Kozowski a 1-2 count. And there's strike 3. Nice easy play.
A good start for Johnson here.
All right, after the top of the first, it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Brock Johnson. We'll be right back in Kindred, North Dakota on your live event.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd, our world certified public accountant, has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota, as we look on at Jackson Deutsch warming up for the bottom of the first inning here, as your Kindred Vikings are looking to jumpstart and probably put some runs up early. I would assume that with the baseball I've been watching on Kindred, these kids are going to be ready to just attack right away. They're going to be looking to swing early.
You want to get some early momentum in a game, because if you can get up on a team quick, it really carries over to the rest of the game if you can jump on them right away in the game. But I know the Vikings have a good lineup, a lot of guys, like you said, hitting that 500 mark and over, and they'll be swinging the bats.
Yep, and we're starting early here with center fielder Brady Baumgarten, who takes a strike right away. Another strike gives us an 0-2 count for Baumgarten. And 3 quick strikes for Jackson Deutsch there. Sends Baumgarten back to the dugout, which brings up pitcher Brock Johnson.
Yeah, he mixed it up really well on the first batter there, gave him a little off speed, and came back with a fastball on the third pitch. So good mix there by Deutsch.
Another strike. Deutsch has delivered 4 strikes in a row here.
You have to excuse Greg and I, too. We're kind of the rookies out here, too. So if we don't pronounce somebody's name right or make a mistake, we're just rookies they assigned up here today.
Give us some grace. As Deutsch delivers that one outside, gives him a 1-1 count. Drives it out to left, and that's just a easy pop fly for Brock Johnson there, giving us our second out of the bottom of the first here. But that will bring up number 1, third baseman Fisher Johnson. Let's see if Fisher can get something started for the Vikings here.
any sign of things here early on. It could be a pitcher's duel here. We got two guys throwing strikes. And
sure seems like it.
And this is a Railcats 14-year-old team, too. They also have a 15-year-old team in the Midcast Babe Ruth as well. So
sure.
Both teams are very competitive, though. Got a lot of good athletes in Casselton, just as they do in Kindred. It's always a great rivalry game.
As Deutsch delivers his first strike of the at-bat here, bringing us to a 2-1 count for Fisher Johnson. Looks like that's going to move just a little bit fouled on the left field line, giving us a 2-2 count here. And Fisher Johnson laces one up center field. Kind of bounces off the glove of the shortstop there. Would have been a heck of a play. But I'm assuming that's going to go down as a hit for Fisher Johnson to get things started here.
Good job of Johnson getting the ball up the middle and giving them a chance here for Starcevic to get the Vikings on the board early on here. I know we looked at Starcevic's average there. He's hitting in the 600, so we know he's got a good bat. So, and now Johnson moved up to second, so now all of a sudden the Vikings with 2 outs here, a runner in scoring position, and a good batter up there.
And you've got a 625 hitter looking to drive him in. Based on how easy Fisher Johnson advanced over to second there, I mean, heck,
you kind of wonder too if the Railcats will stay away from Starcevic here, maybe with that open base.
Right.
That they may not want to give him anything too good. Well, right at the center field.
It's a well-hit ball by Starcevic, but it did just happen to go right to the center fielder, giving us our third out of the bottom of the first. So Vikings leave one runner out on second base after Fisher Johnson's single to center field. But that will, there's the grace that we asked for. We'll get the camera fixed there, and we're going to go to break. We'll be back in Kindred, North Dakota here on your live event.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
And welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota for today's matchup between Casselton Railcats and your hometown Kindred Vikings. So far through the first inning, just the one hit from Fisher Johnson. Other than that, we have no hits, no runs, no errors.
I want to give a little shout out to Paul Quislin here too for his leadership in getting everybody out here today to get the field ready for games. Also Eric Iverson for always being willing to do scoreboard and music. So just a little shout out to them too. Mr. Quislin puts in endless hours up here, and this program wouldn't be what it is without him. So
it's absolutely true. It's a good pitch by Brock Johnson there. Gives a 1-1 count to number 4 catcher Graham Hess. Oh, excuse me. That's this is number 8, Jarris Stahl.
Good start by Johnson again here in the second, getting out ahead of the batters. Then it becomes the pitcher's advantage at that point. If you can get ahead on batters, definitely turns in their favor.
Yep, delivering a lot of strikes early. Another strike and gives a strikeout for the first out of the inning.
First out of the second. Brings up number 12, pitcher, Jackson.
And that'll bring up number 12, pitcher Jackson Deutsch. Johnson delivers. Looks like that missed a little high. Deutsch fouls that one out of play, giving us a 1-1 count.
And Deutsch, the pitcher, trying to help himself out here, getting the inning started with a hit, maybe giving a little momentum to the Railcats.
Yep. Deutsch hits that one over to the shortstop, and a little bit of an errant throw. Would have been a heck of a play.
Yeah, he's got an infield hit there. Like we said, just needed somebody to get it started this inning, and now we want to keep, and they'll want to keep him close at first here, not get him in scoring position right away. So we'll see if they have anything going here.
Looks like Burr, no play at first there, but they did. Fielder's choice, he'll reach.
Yeah, they did a nice job turning that just a little in the dirt on at first there, but pretty good job executing by the Vikings there. Just a little low on the throw.
That's good to get one out there at least. Now batting, we've got catcher Jonah Thilkus.
Yeah, tonight, if you want the real professionals and listen to them on the radio, you'll have Mike Bernier here tonight.
Yeah, Mike Bernier does a great job.
Yeah, and his wife helps out and does a great job, too, with helping out with your live event. So you can tune into that tonight as well.
As Johnson delivers a strike, given a 1-1 count with 2 outs here. Looks like that's going to bleed foul, so it'll be a 1-2 count for Colbert here.
Nice thing for Johnson here. Again, he's ahead in the count, 1-2 here,
Yep.
so now it's his advantage here. Batter really is a guessing game what's coming, so.
Johnson kind of jams Thilkus up there a little bit. Fouls it off right behind home plate. Johnson delivers, misses high. Gives us a 2-2 count. 2 outs here. Doesn't. And another strike from Johnson there. He's throwing strikes early, and it's putting Kindred in a good position. And after the top of the second inning, looks like we've got still no hits. It did have one runner reach on a fielder's choice, so one stranded runner. But no runs, no hits, no errors. We'll be back. Your live event, Kindred, North Dakota.
Accounting needs you may have, Todd, our world certified public accountant, has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com. Express Lane Marathon in Kindred is your neighborhood convenience store where convenience meets quality, whether you're fueling up with Marathon's top-tier fuel or grabbing a quick snack. Express Lane has you covered. From hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, premium soft serve ice cream, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Make sure to use your Marathon app and get 7 cents back per gallon all summer long. Now offering premium 91 non-ethanol fuel. Express Lane is your friendly and locally owned convenience store.
At Green Earth Landscaping, quality is what they strive for, no matter the project. From putting in an automatic lawn sprinkler system to making a new or revamping an existing fire pit or patio. From tree care, pruning to growing annual flowers, Green Earth Landscaping can answer your questions. Green Earth Landscaping, covering the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
And welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota, where we have number 4, Kindred's catcher, Graham Hess, at the plate. Sees ball 1 across the plate here. Deutsch delivers, must have been a bit outside, giving us a 2-0 count for Hess.
Yeah, got a beautiful day for baseball.
And there, Deutsch delivers a strike. Was not swung on. Looks like a little bit of off speed for Deutsch there. Another strike, giving us a 2-2 count for Hess. And another strike looked on there from Hess. Will give us our first out of the bottom of the second here.
You know, one thing we're seeing is a lot of strikes from the pitchers, and
oh yeah,
that makes for good baseball though. If you have a bunch of errors and walks, and not quite as fun to watch that kind of baseball. But when you got two good teams playing against each other, it's fun to watch.
It speeds the game up and encourages the bats to really get rolling early too. When you see a lot of strikes,
yep.
Not really much reason to hang around and wait for a strike to come because you know it's coming.
Yep. Well, there we have a.
Looks like Schliemann just took one off of his back foot there.
And it's going to be those little things that decide this game. You get those runners in scoring position inning after inning, you're bound to have one of those hitters come through with.
Yep.
Looking at the averages they have, you know somebody's going to have a base hit at some point in time.
Yep, and the Vikings did have Fisher Johnson out on second base in the bottom of that first inning. You would assume Starch's going to get a pop on the ball, and he did, but it just happened to go right center field. So if you get runners out there, good things are going to happen. Eventually you'll start driving some runs in. And there we have it.
And there's that little rally we said got going here. And
Tyler Grunwald.
Eventually somebody's going to come through with that big hit, and Vikings got a little momentum going here now in the second. So that team that gets the lead first, that's usually a good sign for things to come. A lot of those teams, if they get a 2-3 run lead, the other team, it's kind of deflating for them. So.
Right, and as Grunwald delivers that single out to left there, we have T. Erdman, the designated hitter, at the plate. Deutsch misses a little bit outside there for a 1-0 count. It almost looked like that ball maybe had gone behind Erdman. For sure missed inside. 2-0 count here. 1 out in the bottom of the second. Deutsch delivers a strike. Gonna try to battle back in the count here. What you really don't want to do is load the bases up now.
Yep, this is a big moment in the game right now, early in the game, and big momentum swing could happen here.
Looks like that maybe missed a little bit high and inside. 3-1 count for Erdman, designated hitter.
Now we got an advantage batter because he kind of knows he's going to get fastball. It just has to be in the zone where he wants to hit it, and probably going to be the same thing on the third strike here. It's probably going to be. Usually pitchers at this level aren't going to mess with the curveball. You're going to see that ball come right down the zone.
A little risky to let that runner get to third, who actually did just take off.
Actually, Deutsch did mix it up there. He threw a off-speed pitch there and fooled both me and the batter. So,
It did, but honestly, the Kindred runners did both advance from first and second to second and third.
Yep.
So
we got 2 out now here, and again, we got a chance for Gronwald here to knock in a couple runners.
First pitch misses outside for number 12, second baseman Cade Westby, who's got a good chance to strike here. Westby puts a swing on that one. Looks like he was maybe just a little bit early, giving us a 1-1 count.
Oh, we got Westby here, excuse me, on that one.
Yep. And there we've got a grounder over to the third baseman. Looks like it should be a pretty routine out, as it is. So Westby is retired. The Vikings do not get any runs in the bottom of the second here. They did have one batter get hit by a pitch, followed up by Gronwald getting a single, but they couldn't deliver any runs there. So we are going to go to an ad break here on Your Live Event. We'll be back in Kindred, North Dakota.
Check out the YourLiveEvent.com free stage powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Inc. at the Red River Valley Fair with a full lineup of great performers and shows each day. You'll enjoy live entertainment from Quick 56, Ashley Weiland, Slamabama, and more. The Red River Valley Fair is 3 weekends from June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. For entertainment schedules and more information on the YourLiveEvent.com free stage, check out RedRiverValleyFair.com. That's RedRiverValleyFair.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
And welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota, where we have today's matchup between the Casselton Railcats and your hometown Kindred Vikings. I want to apologize. Last inning I had said that there was no hits, but pitcher Jackson Deutsch did actually deliver a single that I had forgotten about. So Deutsch does have one single on the board today.
Yeah, kind of a game like we expected. We figured it would be a close game and kind of a pitcher's duel. And of course, the big number on the board is if you look under the errors, there's no errors for either team, and usually that means good things.
Yep, good clean baseball so far. As left fielder Hunter Hagnes comes to the plates for the first time. Johnson delivers another ball. Looks like we got a 3-0 count. That one missed a little bit high.
Yeah, I haven't seen this much from Johnson yet. He's worked ahead of the batter so far. So, and there we have a 4-pitch walk. So
4-pitch walk for Hagnes.
Very uncharacteristic in this game so far. So we'll see if he can get back on track here now.
And as Hagnes heads to first base, that brings up number 2, Derek Jorison.
You kind of wonder with him if they might lay down the bunt and get that runner over to second.
Sure, and you got the top of your lineup coming
right away
up.
there he squared and he fouled that one off. So I did expect down on the bottom of their lineup they're going to look to advance this runner for their tops.
Yep.
So.
You got Crochet on deck looking to drive Hagnes in. And he does get the bunt down. It's in play. He gets the out over at first base, but the runner does advance over to second.
Yeah, good job laying the bunt down there. And runner on first base got a good read on it and got off right away. So, again, they got that runner in scoring position, and that's a big thing right now. All you need is one hit, and you get that first run of the game.
And like I mentioned, that does bring up number 26, center fielder Kellen Crochet, who's got a runner on second now with only one out. So looks like they do have a little bit of momentum, maybe a scoring opportunity here for Casselton as Johnson delivers a strike in a pretty unhittable spot. That's a good first pitch you like to see out of Johnson.
Good location there.
We got an 0-2 count as Crochet fouls that back into the net. If Johnson can battle here and maybe even get a strikeout, then that's going to be really big for the Kindred Vikings. Looking at an 0-2 count. He delivers, and he does get the strikeout.
Yeah, Johnson came back nice there after the 4-pitch walk. He come back and throwing strikes again, and now we got 2 down, so we'll see if he can come up with a big hit here again.
Yeah, we got Andrew Ziemer at the plate, shortstop for the Railcats. Looks like Johnson misses first pitch outside. And again, we do have Hagnes out on second base too. And he hits a single through center field. Looks like there is going to be, no play at the plate. It's a good throw coming in.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to try for home, but pretty short in center field there, so I don't think it would have had much of a chance of scoring there. So
no, that would have been probably a play at the plate for sure. As Ziemer delivers, brings up number 6, Carver Kozowski.
Shortstop Gronwald there. I think he kind of slipped on the infield there as the ball went through. Probably one of those areas that was a little soft this morning with all the rain we had last night. But
sure.
Good job by Hess there, keeping it in front of him.
And Ziemer does advance over to second on that pitch. Not even a chance at a throw. It's just probably too risky, especially at this level, to try and throw him out at second when you've got a runner on third looking to score. Now Johnson gets himself into a 2-0 count.
Yes, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if he did walk him here and we got the force at any base. But we do want to throw strikes and attack. But
now you're looking at a 3-0 count too.
The batter, like I said there, they just decided to intentionally walk him, put him on first, and go after this next batter here.
Yep, probably smart. Get a force out every base, and you can restart, hopefully attack, get ahead in this count rather than a 3-0 hole. Now you just make the play wherever is easiest. Yep. You see Jarris Stahl fouls that one off.
Johnson again starts ahead in the count, and that's been the key for him. If he gets behind, he has a hard time holding on. But
it looked like that was pretty close. Must have been a bit outside.
Good pitch, but like Mike has always said up here, it's from our vantage point, it's kind of tough to see where those pitches are located.
Yeah. As he does drive one right to the shortstop, and
good
there
play
you go.
by Gronwald there.
That is why they put the runner on first, because they made a really easy play for the shortstop to just step on second and get the third out of the inning. So some more action there, but still no runs on the board. We'll be back for the bottom of the third in Kindred, North Dakota on your live event.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
Express Lane Marathon in Kindred is your neighborhood convenience store where convenience meets quality, whether you're fueling up with Marathon's top-tier fuel or grabbing a quick snack. Express Lane has you covered. From hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, premium soft serve ice cream, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Make sure to use your Marathon app and get 7 cents back per gallon all summer long. Now offering premium 91 non-ethanol fuel. Express Lane is your friendly and locally owned convenience store.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
And welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota, as we have number 10, Brock Johnson, approaching the plate to lead off the...
I think we're back to the top now. This is Brady Baumgarten, I believe. So
Is it?
I don't know. They had a different number, I think.
Oh, yeah, I think we just have the numbers maybe backwards. So this is Brady Baumgarten, top of the lineup, who gets out ahead of that one. Looks like a little bit of off speed for a 0-2 count.
Again, like we said, this is a pitcher's duel. Both teams have 2 hits, no errors on the day, and that's where it reflects on the scoreboard. When you have no errors like that, usually good things are happening for your team.
Yep. We got Baumgarten who just kind of pieced that one over to the right field line. Foul, and he gets a little bit better contact on that, but is going to be thrown out by the second baseman for the first out of the bottom of the third.
Nice play over there by second. Can tell both teams well coached. Nick Eggman for the Vikings, and also Casselton's always well coached. They have former players that are always coaching and helping out over there, so usually they're pretty fundamentally strong as well.
Yep, and we've got Brock Johnson at the plate now. No, I do recognize the Max Covervig. I had umped for Max, and I remember him being a little bit of a fireball.
Yeah.
Well, didn't always agree when I would call the low strikes on him. I do, yeah. I do remember that.
But there's all of us that never agree with all the balls and strikes, right? We all have our opinions of balls and strikes.
Yeah. As Deutsch has really good command going here. A 1-2 count with 1 out in the bottom of the third. Brock Johnson at the plate. As Deutsch delivers here. Must have missed just a bit outside. Gives him a 2-2 count.
Yeah, the Vikings would like Johnson on the bases too, because he's a kid that's got good speed too.
Sure.
So it's almost one of those things. You get a single, it's a double.
Yep.
You like to have those kind of kids on the base pads.
That's a good hold by Johnson there. Looked like he was a little hungry to go after that, but definitely missed high, and he held off. Got a full count delivery as he fouls that one back into the net.
You know, once again, these 2 teams battling for position in their tournament. They got their Babe Ruth tournament coming up in Valley City, and it's going to be a battle there. There's going to be a lot of good teams there, and there's that walk to Johnson, like we said, get that good speed on the base pads, and usually that means a walk is like a double with him. So
yep, you can definitely set up a steal here. You've got 1 out. As Fisher Johnson, who did have a single in the first inning, comes to the plate. And Deutsch does deliver off speed there. I'm a little surprised to not see a fastball, to see if Johnson was going to take off there, throwing it off speed.
Johnson's getting a little feel for over there, and getting a look at the pitcher a little bit, and there he goes. There
takes off.
Throw down to second, and like I said, Johnson's got good speed, and you get him on first base, it's an automatic almost double.
Yeah, not much of a play there. That was just really good jump and really good speed out of Johnson. Oh, and they throw back
They
to
did try to
second.
get Johnson, and he kind of stepped the wrong way, but he had plenty of time to get back there.
So now Fisher Johnson looking to strike. He's got a 2-0 count with wheels on second. Any hit to the outfield looks like Brock Johnson's going to be pushing for home. Puts a good swing on it, but just misses. Gives him a 2-1 count.
And Johnson's a kid you got to watch too. He'll take third too if you're not paying attention to him. But Casselton's doing a good job holding him on here. And
looks like that pitch was a little high, but Johnson did swing on it, so it gives us a 2-2 count with 1 out.
I think Johnson would like to have that one back.
Yeah. There he pops it up, but that's going to be seemingly out of play over the left field line.
Yeah, anything that's hit to that left field foul territory, probably going to carry foul with this
The
wind blowing right to left. Most of those are going to be out of play.
Yep. And Johnson does take off for third, and not even a throwdown.
Like I said, Johnson's got such good speed, and
Yep.
you fall asleep just for a second on him, and he'll take the base on you.
Yep, and something tells me if Fisher can put this in play, it's going to turn into a run. You see fouled that one back into the net.
And Johnson is hanging on good down there, and good at bat here, making Deutsch pitch a lot of pitches here. And
so he delivers, and he's going to miss outside as Brock holds at third. Nothing crazy going on there. So he does get a walk over to first base. That'll bring up the guy we've been talking about, big hitter. He's got a spot where runners are on the corners. 1 out, Luke Starcevich.
Yeah, he's hitting in the 600s this year, so he's good up there at the plate, and he's got good power too. So
we do have a runner that advances to second as Brock Johnson dives back to third. The throw was down to third base there.
yeah, they're trying to do a little deception there, trying to get that guy at third sleeping a little bit, but and they do decide to walk Starcevich now with the base open at first, which I think is a good move. 2 runners out there in a key moment of the game. I think they'd rather take their chances.
Yep.
And Graham Hess is a good batter too, so we'll see if he can make them pay here. So
yeah, that's honestly, as Hess, that's got to be a little motivating to think.
yeah, they're walking somebody to get to me.
To get me,
so.
yep. So we do still just have 1 out with the bases loaded as Hess approaches the plate. And Deutsch delivers first pitch a little high, giving him a 1-0 count.
Got eye up there by Hess.
Anything hit to the outfield here, you would assume, as long as it's not hit too hard, you're probably going to get 2 runs for Kindred here. And it must have missed just a bit outside as Deutsch falls behind 2-0 in the count.
Yeah, the height on that one was pretty good, but I think, again, outside on that pitch.
Deutsch delivers. Much better pitch there. It's fouled off by Hess. Out of play.
Yep, I think Hess is looking for one spot here that he wants it, and he's hoping to drive in that first run of the game.
Yep, we got a 2-1 count with 1 out, bases loaded. As Deutsch steps off, throws it over to third base. Not much going there. Deutsch delivers to Hess, and he's a little bit behind that one. Gives him a 2-2 count, swung on and missed.
Yeah, this is one of the bigger pitches of the game we got right here now.
Yep.
2-2 count.
This could be a game-deciding pitch here, depending on how this goes. Deutsch delivers, and he gets a strike. That's a really good pitch by Deutsch.
So the strategy pays off so far for the Railcats. We'll see if Mr. Schliemann here can deliver and drive in that first run of the game.
We got left fielder Jackson Schliemann at the plate. 2 outs, bases loaded. Deutsch delivers first pitch here, misses inside. That almost clipped Schliemann.
Yeah, last time Schliemann got hit in the foot, so maybe trying to teach him some dance steps here or something. But
yeah, that could have resulted in a run there as he misses again, giving him a 2-0 count. Now you don't want to fall too far behind here because now you don't any luxury of putting any runners on. He delivers a 3-0 pitch.
No, this is a pitch that you got to let one come by.
Yep.
You got to make Deutsch pitch one strike here before you're swinging away again.
Yep.
Crucial moment of the game.
As intriguing as this pitch might be, you do have to lay
There
off.
it is.
But now you most likely are going to see about that same pitch again as long as Deutsch gets over the plate. So now if you're Schliemann, you're looking to rip this thing.
Yep.
As Deutsch delivers and it misses. So that is going to be an RBI for Schliemann.
So Schliemann's been on base both times today, so good at bat there, and got our first run. Johnson coming across, so we'll see what that leads to here with Gronwald coming up.
Deutsch delivers a first pitch strike there.
That's been the key to both pitchers, starting off strong early in the count.
That Mitch missed a bit inside, almost looked like it went over Grunwald's head. Gives him a 1-1 count with 2 outs here. Misses outside. Once again, this is the situation. If you see a ball here, you're looking to rip that 3-1 pitch. That's a good pitch by Deutsch.
Yep.
Battles back, gives him a 2-2 count with 2 outs.
Still no advantage here. You got 2-2, and
Deutsch steps off.
This will be another big point of the game because 1 run, Casselton's got the power to score many, so you want to get across as many runs as possible right now if you can, and you don't want to give them chances later in the game, but these are two good teams, and you got to take advantage when you can.
As Deutsch delivers a strike, and you know, after all that, to come out with 1 run, that's got to feel like a little bit of a disappointment for the Vikings and a real sigh of relief for the Casselton Railcats.
Yep, a little deflating there, but they did get that first run across, and that's usually a big one, so we'll see what happens in upcoming innings.
Yep, we'll be back at the top of the 4th here in Kindred, North Dakota on your live event.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
And we are back in Kindred, North Dakota. Greg Kramer joined by Dan Nathan here. So Jackson Deutsch is actually approaching the plate, who just kind of pitched himself out of a little bit of a hole in the bottom of the 3rd inning there. Had the bases loaded, seemed like a lot of scoring opportunities. And got to give Coppervig credit for putting Startsvich on first base and kind of working out of that hole, helping his pitcher out.
And here we have the pitcher again. Deutsch is leading off, and last time he got on with a single, so see if he can stir a little rally for the Railcats starting off here in the 4th.
As Deutsch puts that in play, and kind of the same as the first at bat, he just hits a single into center field there. He's having a nice day at the plate and on the mound.
Yeah, he's had a good ball game so far. He's pitched well and definitely starting out the Railcats with a nice hit there to start the 4th.
And that brings up number 11, Cole Burr, for the Railcats. Looks like Deutsch is nothing crazy over there, not a big lead. I don't think there's any intention of stealing. Nope, does not take off, but looks like it's going to be a blooped hit out into right field for Burr, and that is going to leave Deutsch on second. So advances the runner, does his job, and comes up and gets a hit early.
Kind of like we talked at the end of that last inning. You want to get more than one run in that last inning because you know Casselton can put up runs. So you got to take advantage of those situations. And I know Coach Nick Eggman was after his guys for watching pitches. So you see Casselton's here. They're sticking the bat out and putting the ball in play. And good things are going to happen.
Yep, number 9, Jonah Thulkus approaches the plate, and we've got the first baseman Starchevitz playing in for any sort of bunt opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunt laid down here. He takes a first pitch strike, so it is an 0-1 count. Looks like it's going to be an 0-2 count for Thulkus.
That kind of throws out the bunting
possibility that's a
here.
Good battle by Johnson there to get an 0-2 count early
I
here.
would think with this batter, too, you want to get those runners moved over, so they're just going to ask him to put the ball in play and get those runners moved over.
He fouls that one back, keeping an 0-2 count as Johnson's delivering a lot of strikes now.
Yeah, we talk about pivotal points here. If Casselton can tie this up or take the lead again, you have quite a bit of momentum change here, but Johnson again starting ahead on the count, so he's looking to get back on track here.
Yep, Thulkus put that one out of play. Still 0-2 for Johnson here as he delivers, and looks like it's strike 3. Another strike 3 call where no swing was put on, so Thulkus heads back, and that brings up number 1, Hunter Hegnes, with still a good opportunity as Deutsch is on second base there.
Yeah, I'm sure these coaches are a little frustrated because, with that 2 strikes, you got to be swinging the bat. And we're having quite a few of these batters that are watching that 3rd strike go by. But I'm sure coaches will have a talk with their teams and get them swinging.
Yep. And that's a really good hit ball up. Oh, yep. And it's going to be a really good play, but he did not get the throw in time. Wasn't going to be a play at second, so he throws over to Starchevitz at first, and looks like it was just outran by Hegnes.
I don't think we had anybody covering our second base there. It looked like we were a little slow getting over there, so tried to make that throw to first, but he was too deep in the hole to get that out.
Yep, now Johnson's in a hole here with 1 out. You've got runners filling up the base pads, but he does get a strike, so he's got an 0-1 count to Derek Jorison here. He puts that ball in play, hits it to the shortstop. He's going to come home with it. And it looks like that ball was not caught, so no action there.
Again, choosing to make the throw home. I think they would have had him with a good throw, but the throw bounced, and I think they would have had the out, but might have wanted to take the easier out there, get that second out, and prevent them from scoring more runs here.
Looks like the throw was there in plenty of time, but it was just a little bit errant of a throw as Coach Eggman takes the mound. Sounding a little frustrated. Looks like he's going to just try to talk his guys down here.
And you can see what happens once you have your batters just putting the ball in play.
Yeah.
Good things can happen. Unfortunately for Kindred, they're not getting outs with those little slow rollers, but Casselton is putting them in the right place, and they're loading the bases again and threatening to take the lead here.
Yep, we've got 3 singles this inning, and then what I would call on that last hit, the fielder's choice, as well as a watch strikeout. So Casselton's doing good things this inning. Kids are coming out there, they're looking to swing, and at this age especially, I mean, if you're putting the ball in play, most likely things are going to happen, which is why I think there was so much frustration when the Vikings had the bases loaded there to only come out with 1 run. Because honestly, if you're swinging and you're putting the ball in play, there is no frustration. If you're hitting the ball, can't be mad about where it goes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Casselton's definitely done that with the last few batters here. I think the coaches probably were talking to him over there, make sure you're swinging on You got 2 strikes on you, make sure you're swinging the bat, and they're putting the ball in play.
Yep, and a little bit of a threat here. We do have the leadoff hitter, Kellen Crochet, coming up. Fouls that in our general direction. Starfetch tries to make a play on it. It was never going to be made. You like to see the effort there. Give them an 0-1 count with 1 out.
Yeah, they're in an ideal position here with their leadoff hitter up here. Usually a guy that'll put the ball in play.
Yep.
A good swing on it there.
Johnson gets 2 strikes here, 0-2 count. You've got Kindred's corners a little bit in. They're not up in on the grass, but they're in a little bit just in case a ball is hit to them. They could come home with this.
Yeah, they got the corners up, and they're playing deep for the double play.
Yep.
And Johnson has
no need as Patadair rings up Crochet, who's a little frustrated with that call, but that's what we've been saying. I mean, when you've got 2 strikes, you got to be swinging at anything close, and that gives us our second out of the inning there.
Yeah, anything that close, you got to be active with the bat in the 3rd strike.
Yeah, and that gives us number 0, Andrew Zemer, who's still in a good spot here. I mean, if you're coming to the plate with runners on all the base pads, you're feeling good. He's a little bit ahead of that one. Gives him a 1-1 count for Zemer.
And again, you could be Casselton here too and say, okay, we had this inning, and if we get out of this, or if Kindred gets out of this with just 1 run, I think they should feel pretty good about that. But
yep. So we got a 1-1 count, 2 outs, runners on all the pads as Johnson delivers, ball outside, gonna miss. That's a 2-1 now.
And there's no place to put anybody, so he's got to deliver strikes here.
Got a battle. That's a much better pitch there. Gives him a 2-2 count.
And it was back in your day when you played, Greg, for Babe Ruth. It was deuces, right? They got deuces on the scoreboard, right?
Yeah, 2s all over. Johnson delivers, and he hits that one out to right field. Looks like it should be made. Yep, right fielder. Savageau makes the play. So there again, I mean, you feel like kind of dodging a bullet. 1 run, scored again. A lot of runners left on for the Vikings and the Railcats in the last couple innings here, but we've got good baseball. Bats are swinging, and we've got a lot of runners on. So we'll be back for the bottom of the 4th, see how Kindred can respond on your live event.
County needs you may have, Todd R. World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
And we are back in Kindred, North Dakota, which has been kind of an eventful, uneventful game where we've had runners like crazy in the 3rd and 4th inning here, but still just a 1-1 game.
Yeah, no momentum right now. Just kind of even, and it's been an even played game. No errors on the board.
No, a little bit of a stalemate here as Deutsch is going to deliver to number 9, Teague Erdman, the designated hitter for Kindred. Looks like he missed that one, so it's going to be a 1-0 count for Erdman here.
We'll see if the Vikings come out a little more aggressive here now. I know Nick Eggman was really getting after his team, watching strikes go by, so we'll see if they get the bats going this inning.
Yeah, from my calculation, I've got four strikeouts where it was just looking, so that's not what you like to see through this few innings. A little bit of a blooper over to the first baseman here. Nice easy play. Gives us our first out of the bottom of the 4th. But then again, you can't, as long as you're swinging, you're putting the ball in play, can't be too mad with the result.
I know Nick Eggman, Mr. Eggman wants him swinging the bat, but he also wants him swinging at good pitches too. So
we'll see. We got number 12, Cade Westby, at the plate now. Swinging early. Swings and fouls the first one off to give him an 0-1 count. He swings again. It's going to be blooped over towards the first baseman, who makes a really good play. Wow, what a catch. That gives us our second out of the bottom of the fourth, and that brings up our leadoff hitter, Brady Baumgarten.
Not the contact Mr. Eggman is looking for. He's looking for him to take strong swings here.
Yep.
Basically, the last two batters are sticking the bat out.
Check swings.
Not making good contact.
But
you got to give some credit to Deutsch. He's pitched a good ball game here. He very few times has gotten behind in the count, so he's doing a nice job out there. And again, working ahead.
Yeah, got an 0-2 count. He's delivering strikes right on the inside part of the plate. Puts Baumgarten in a little bit of a hole here. Delivers, and he hits. Oh, it's hit at the second baseman, but dropped, and then delivered over to the first baseman. That's a very quick 1-2-3 inning for the Railcats. A really good response by Deutsch there. After putting up a run in the fourth inning, they come back in the bottom of the fourth, and 1-2-3, just like that. So we'll be back at the top of the fifth inning here in Kindred on your live event.
Weather and sports from your community. Look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
And welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota, where we are approaching the top of the fifth inning here. Let me get this scoreboard cleared for you guys. We've got the top of the fifth inning. Still just a 1-1 game. A quick pitch count update from what we see on the scoreboard. Looks like Deutsch has delivered 74 pitches, and Johnson is looking at 63 so far. And we've got third baseman Carver Kozowski coming up to the plate to start off this top of the fifth, see what kind of damage he can do. Seemingly we're going to get runners on. If those runners come across home plate, still TBD, but we probably will get some runners on here based on the history of this game.
Yeah, the Babe Ruth rule for pitch count, they can pitch 105 pitches, or they can finish that last batter. So they're getting up there on pitch count, and we got an even game here, so we'll see if one pitcher here can outduel the other.
Again, this is Carver Kozowski coming up to the plate, top of the fifth inning, as Johnson delivers first pitch here. Misses high and inside, 1-0.
Again, the key to Johnson is starting to head in the count, and we'll see how that goes with our first batter here.
There we've got, might be a blooper single out to left, and it is going to be a single. Not great contact, but he did put the ball out there where none of the Vikings were, so you got to give him credit for a hit. Starts off things early, runner on first base. Brings up Jarrett Stahl to the plate.
Again, just sticking the bat out there, putting the ball in play, and good things are happening for them by just getting that bat out there.
Yep. Johnson delivers a first pitch strike. Looks like there might be some intention for Kozowski to take off here. Looked a little aggressive on that first lead, but we'll see.
Taking a long look at third there too, so maybe they get a little bunt going on here.
Yep.
See if they can get him down to second. Yep, he squares there.
Yep, no break for Kozowski, but there was a square to bunt, giving us a 1-1 count missed. low.
Yeah, we're getting in that part of the ball game where one run is going to make a huge difference at this point.
Oh, and he throws it over to first. Starkovich isn't able to hold on to that, but there is no play. Kozowski stays at first. And as Josh Almaris had mentioned to us, the head coach of the Kindred Legion team, a lot on the line this game. As the bunt is laid down, it's a little bit hardly hit. So it is going to be an easy play at first base. But Kozowski moves over to second base. Stahl does his job in getting him over. So we got one out now.
Yeah, he did his job there. They want to get that runner in scoring position here and give a couple guys a chance to knock in that go-ahead run here.
Yep. Which brings up pitcher Jackson Deutsch, who's pitched a heck of a game so far, and now he's got a runner in scoring.
He's got 2 hits today, too, so swinging a hot bat.
Now, it could be interesting is both of his hits have gone kind of right over second base, and now we've got people, shortstop and second baseman, kind of communicating back and forth. So if he hits the same hit, it's probably going to be played on this time. Those guys are over in the middle of the infield now, as Johnson delivers a strike for a 1-1 count. And it's hit on very softly, almost acts as a bunt, and Deutsch runs it out.
Nice play.
Really good play by Johnson. Wow, very good play. Got him by about a half a step. Deutsch did a good job of running that out, but
almost like a bunt down the line, and Johnson kind of stumbled maybe a little bit, but he made a good throw there. I know it's a little slick in our infield from the water last night too, so probably not the best footing out there right now, but made a nice play.
So now with Cole Burr approaching the plate, number 11, second baseman, we do have 2 outs. Kozowski's still over on second base. 0-1 count. Johnson delivers this pitch. Hit foul. It's going to kind of go right over our heads. Starts fast. He's not just going to let those foul balls go. If he has any sniff of an opportunity, he's chasing after these, and that one's hit out of play.
I think with Mr. Eggman's talk to the kids too about hustling and doing things the right way, I think he kind of woke up his team a little bit defensively.
Yep. So we got a 1-2 count here.
Another pivotal point of the game. Both pitchers at 74 pitches, and this is a big one here.
1-2 count. Johnson delivers a little bit high, and it's not caught, so that is going to send Kozowski over to third base. Now you got a little bit more trouble because any sort of passed ball here does potentially result in a run. So you would like to see that guy, if you're a Kindred fan, over at second instead of third, but Johnson delivers, and it looks like it's a strike. That's a really big pitch out of Johnson there. To stay composed, runner moves over to third. Anything in the dirt could result in a run, and he delivers a powerful strike there. So we do have the bottom of the 5th coming up in Kindred, North Dakota on your live event.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
And welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota, where we have a 1-1 game between the Kindred Vikings and the Casselton Railcats.
Yeah, we got Johnson here, who we know what he can do on the base pad. So if Kindred can get him on the bases, usually results in good things.
Oh yeah, we got pitcher Brock Johnson, who we had mentioned has incredible speed, who's looking at a 2-0 count here. Deutsch falls a little bit behind, which we haven't seen a whole lot today. Pitched a really clean game so far. And we're looking at a 3-0 count now.
That's just what Deutsch didn't want to do. And
he delivers. That's a tough pitch to lay off when you got a 3-0 count. I understand the logic, but as Johnson, you want to rip at that thing.
Yeah,
that was right over the
probably
plate.
The best pitch you might see.
Yep. And there's a ball outside. So as Dan had mentioned earlier, that walk might virtually act as a double. This could be a momentum swing if you can get him over to second base with no outs, as Fisher Johnson, who has one single and a walk already, comes up to the plate.
And that benefit of that speed, too. He doesn't have to bunt him over. He can get him steal second, and then if they choose to bunt him over to third and set the table for Starcevic. Or like we saw last inning, he stole second and he stole third. So he's dangerous on the base pads, no doubt about that.
As Deutsch delivers the first pitch, misses, gives a 1-0 count here to Fisher Johnson.
And the ball gets by the catcher, and Johnson advances to second.
Brock was taking off the second there. Based on the jump he got, looked like he probably would have been safe, but the pitch got by catcher and there was no throw to be made. So we do have a 2-0 count with Johnson on second base now.
And they can't fall asleep on him here now either.
And there he gets a pitch painted on the outside corner, gives him a 2-1 count. We do have Luke Starcevich in the on-deck circle, looking to drive in some runs here.
Yeah, a little lob back to second base there, but Johnson, of course, is alert to things.
And a bunt is put down. It's quite a good bunt by Fisher Johnson, and he beats out the throw. That's
a great bunt by Johnson.
Really, really well done by Fisher Johnson there. Now we've got runners on the corners. We got both the Johnsons, first and third.
Yeah, and with that bunt, third baseman has to stay put, so he can't come up and charge on that because the call is on that side. With that kind of bunt, pitcher's got to cover that side, and he did a good job putting it down the line, and there was no chance to get Johnson at first.
Yep. And with no outs here, Dan, does it seem absolutely crazy to give Luke first base here? Or, I mean, that seems crazy, doesn't it?
That doesn't sound crazy to me because I know what he's hitting, and Casselton knows that he's a good hitter.
Yeah.
Who would you rather take your chances with? It kind of, I don't know. I would think maybe they'll put him on here and take their chances with the rest of the Kindred lineup.
Yeah.
But
I can see it both ways. It seems a little wild to put someone on. Oh, and it looks like they're going to. With no outs, that is definitely a bold approach. But when you look at the numbers, Luke Starcevich batting .625 on the season. You just don't want to give him an opportunity to.
Yeah, it sure puts a lot of pressure on Casselton right now, though, with the nobody out. And see what the Vikings have in store here for this inning. They've had some of these innings where they've had the bases loaded and not put many runs across, so only one today. So
that's
there's a little fly
up behind the first baseman. That might drop, and it does drop.
It does drop.
So that's going to bring a runner home, and it looks like there's no action. So that's a blooped single out to right field. Everything stays square on the base pads.
Yeah, you put that right in the right spot, kind of in between first baseman and right fielder, and finally the Vikings come through with the bases loaded hit there. Again, nobody out here, so we got a courtesy runner coming in here. We got Carter Gronwald.
Yep.
He's coming into first base to run.
And that's a really good job by Hess, who has 2 strikeouts on the day, and he comes up and hits a big RBI single, giving us a 2-1 lead for Kindred.
Schliemann here has been on base a couple times today, and he hits one hard down the right field line, but way foul. He took one in the foot one inning, almost took one in the foot again, but he ended up base on balls his last at bat. So we'll see if he can put one in play here.
As Deutsch delivers, looks like he missed, gives him a 1-1 count. And we did hear between innings, we had heard Coach Eggman getting after his team a little bit, saying we are not leaving this inning at 1-1. Definitely encouraging them to get up there and start swinging, and sure looks like it's working out. We got runners on all the base pads, no outs, 1 run already come across, thanks to a RBI single by Graham Hess.
Casselton's got the infield in here. They're trying to cut down the run at home. Don't know if that's going to be fast enough.
And it looks like it was.
They did.
It's a nice play. Takes it home.
Nice play by the second baseman there. Made a good throw home, and that's the first out in the inning here. So. Again, if the Vikings only get 1 run here, that would be, again, not what they're looking for. They're looking to put a crooked number on the scoreboard.
Nope.
And
they're threatening as Tyler Gromwald comes to the plate and hits that first ball out of play. 0-1 count. We got 1 out now, bottom of the 5th. 2-1 ball game.
I think that pitch was behind him there.
Yep.
So.
I've seen that a few times now with how much control Deutsch has had. He's missed a few really far off and then thrown a lot of strikes.
He's up to 90 pitches now, so he's closing in on that 105. There's another pop fly that's kind of in no man's land, might be caught in center field here the way it looks. And runners will not be able to advance on that. So again, Kindred not taking advantage of this bases loaded situation.
That's a nice play by Colbert over at second base there. Looked like the wind could have given him a little bit of trouble, but ended up coming up with that one. Still just 1 run in the bottom of the 5th here with runners on all the base pads. As Erdman, designated hitter, comes to the plate, who today is 0 for 2, so he's looking to get things started here in the bottom of the 5th. Deutsch misses that one outside, gives him a 1-1 count.
Yeah, again, Kindred, I don't think would be happy with the 1 run again. They want to get a couple across here.
Yep, you'd like to see Erdman deliver here. Misses high. 2-1 count now.
You always call those your insurance runs. You need those extra runs going into those last few innings.
Oh, yeah, especially against a team like this. Erdman puts that one in play, but it is blooped right to the third baseman. Once again, I feel like we just keep repeating ourselves, but gall dang, bases loaded. Only 1 run comes across, 3 runners left on base. So we are going to be coming back to the top of the 6th inning here in Kindred, North Dakota on your live event.
Express Lane Marathon in Kindred is your neighborhood convenience store where convenience meets quality, whether you're fueling up with Marathon's top-tier fuel or grabbing a quick snack. Express Lane has you covered. From hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, premium soft-serve ice cream, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Make sure to use your Marathon app and get 7 cents back per gallon all summer long. Now offering premium 91 non-ethanol fuel. Express Lane is your friendly and locally owned convenience store.
At Green Earth Landscaping, quality is what they strive for, no matter the project. From putting in an automatic lawn sprinkler system to making a new or revamping an existing fire pit or patio. From tree care, pruning to growing annual flowers, Green Earth Landscaping can answer your questions. Green Earth Landscaping, covering the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
And we are back in Kindred, North Dakota in the top of the 6th inning here. 6 of 7 innings. The Babe Ruth teams play 7 inning games here. We're looking at the 7, 8, and 9 batters coming up for the Casselton Railcats. And Dan, it seems crazy to me that this game is only 2-1 with how many runners we've had on, but it's overall fairly clean baseball we've seen.
Yeah, we don't have any errors on the scoreboard. It's just Kindred really has had a few opportunities to kind of jump out on Casselton a ways, but just haven't taken advantage of those situations. And with no errors in the scoreboard, you know it's going to be a good ball game.
Yep, and it looks like in the 4th inning, the Railcats also left runners on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So a lot of opportunities and not many runs coming across home plate as Jonah Thokus comes to bat for the Railcats. Johnson misses the first pitch. 1-0 count now. And there's a better pitch. Swung on by Thokus and missed. Gives him a 1-1 count.
Yeah, this is an inning Johnson wants to really stay focused. He's got his 7, 8, 9 hitter here. He doesn't want to get them on base, bringing up the top of the lineup. So I would expect Johnson to be pretty focused in here on getting these 3 guys on the bottom of the lineup.
Looks like he's got pretty good control of that fastball right now. Might just try to blow this by Thokus. He's got a 1-2 count, and he's not timing these fastballs up right now. Johnson delivers another fastball, and it's strike 3. So there's your first out off the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, Johnson just coming with strikes. He's keeping that pitch count down, too. So if he can keep that down, he'd be able to finish the 7th. And he's up to 80 pitches now, where Deutsch is at 95.
He's got 80 pitches and 9 strikeouts, which is very impressive for Johnson, as Hunter Hagnes comes to bat for the Railcats. 1-0 count. Johnson delivers, and that's swung on and missed. Swung on and missed again. Johnson's delivering fastball after fastball, and it's strike after strike. So he's got
why go away from it? If it's working for you and you're at 7, 8, 9, it's
and another strike. That is strikeout number 10 for Johnson.
We always said you don't want to slow down the pitch for him. If they can't catch up to it, then you keep throwing it.
Yep. And that strikeout is going to bring up number 2, Derek Jorison. Let's see what Derek can get done here as Johnson delivers. So missed that one down in the dirt. Missed that one inside, and you're right, Dan. You're looking at 86 pitches. So you would like to see Johnson be able to finish this thing out. Right now, he is on pace. You just got to get out of this inning as quick as you can.
Yeah, you don't want to fall behind 3-0 on 9 hitters. So we'll see if Johnson can come back with his strikes. He's had times where it's 3 strikes in a row, and then we get a 3-0 count. It's been a little bit of that, but he's been pretty focused in all day.
There he delivers a strike.
Comes back with a strike. That's all he has to do there, I think, here, if he can get strikes in there.
Yep. Jorison puts that one straight up. It looks like it could be played.
Yeah, I think the catcher dropped it down there. I don't know. We ran out of view here up in the press box, but all signs were that the ball dropped. So
couldn't really see no indication there, but it does bring us to a full count for Jorison.
Yeah, good job by Johnson here coming back with 2 strikes now. We'll see who wins this matchup here.
So we got a 3-2 count. Johnson delivering to Derek Jorison. And that one is blooped up. Looks like it should be nice and easy for Luke Starkovich, and he does come up with it. So that is a really, really good inning by Johnson. Not many pitches. 2 strikeouts, and then a bloop pop out right to Starkovich over at first. That's going to bring up the top of the order for the Railcats in the 7th inning. But for now, we'll be heading to the bottom of the 6th here in Kindred, North Dakota on your live event.
Free Stage, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Inc. at the Red River Valley Fair. With a full lineup of great performers and shows each day, you'll enjoy live entertainment from Quick 56, Ashley Weiland, Slamabama, and more. The Red River Valley Fair is 3 weekends from June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. For entertainment schedules and more information on the YourLiveEvent.com Free Stage, check out RedRiverValleyFair.com. That's RedRiverValleyFair.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the R&J Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the R&J Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the R&J Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
And we are back in Kindred, North Dakota. Greg Kramer joined by Dan Nathan here. We do have a pitching change. Looks like Deutsch had hit the 95 pitches, and I'm not sure. Maybe it is 95. It might be the 105 mark, but regardless, we do have a pitching change. Kellen Crochet is coming in from center field, and Deutsch is heading out to center to attack this inning now.
Yeah, it'll be a different look for the Kindred batting order here, so sometimes that first time through it's a little bit tough, but Vikings have had their chances today, so we'll see if maybe a new pitcher, maybe they'll find their bats. We haven't had that big hit, though, out of them yet, and
Nope.
That's kept it at a 2-1 game here, so see what happens this last inning here. Big game on the line here again. Big rivalry game.
Oh, yeah.
We always expect it.
And this is a big spot for Cade Westby to try to get things started off against the new pitcher. If you can jump out and get a hit early or even manufacture a walk, it's always a good way to start against the new pitcher.
Yep, they need base runners. Again, Kindred will be looking for insurance runs here. And one run in a game like this is pretty crucial if they could get one more across this inning.
Could make all the difference. Crochet attacks early, throws a fastball kind of right down the middle, swung on by Westby and fouled into the net. He throws a little bit more off speed, must have missed a little bit high, gives Westby a 1-1 count. Start off the bottom of the sixth here. Crochet delivers. That's a really good spot. Tough spot to hit that one for Westby. Gives him a 1-2 count.
Yeah, all these pitchers we've seen today, all three of them have been doing a good job getting ahead in the count.
Yep.
Crochet comes in and starts with a 1-2 count, and that's what you need to win ball games, is getting ahead in the count is a key part of the game.
And there we've got a hit out. Second baseman does make a play on it, but there wasn't a throw to be made. So looks like it's going to be rewarded as a hit for Westby, which is exactly what we said he needed to do. He came up, got 5 pitches thrown at him, and he manufactures a
just
single out to the right.
Kind of stuck the bat out there
Yep.
and got enough pop on it to get it into right field. So
And that's going to bring up Baumgarten, so we'll see what he's able to do with Westby on base now. Looks like he hits it out. Kind of the second baseman again, who's getting a lot of action here, and that's easily caught by him.
And
First pitch out.
Casselton was kind of playing the bunt there. They had third baseman way up, but Baumgarten, good hitter. They decided to let him swing away there. Got top of the lineup, so.
Baumgarten's definitely been favoring. The last 3 times he's batted, he's hit the ball to that second baseman. He's kind of hitting at the same spot over and over, so that's going to bring up pitcher Brock Johnson, who's pitched a heck of a game so far. Lays down a bunt, and it's a really good bunt. That might result in the base hit. And it looks like he's safe. Barely beat it out, but that's a really good bunt by Brock Johnson.
Yeah, it was a bunt single there, so a nice bunt right down the line again. And I don't think Casselton was expecting that with one out.
No,
but
that was
with the third baseman playing his back as far as he was, Johnson felt confident he could lay a good bunt down there.
That was bunted beautifully. Really, really well hit there. It's going to bring up number 1 Fisher Johnson with the runner in scoring position. And kind of 2 runners in scoring position when you look at who is on first base.
Yeah, here again we got a big moment of the game. Can we get that big hit?
Yeah.
Kindred's been looking for it. Casselton's been looking for it. Kind of feel like whichever team can come up with that big hit's going to win this ball game.
Yep. And Fisher ropes that one out into right field. Looks like it's going to result in a hit, and it does. That goes right past the right fielder. We've got Brock Johnson almost catching. Yeah, it looks like he's going home. So there's going to be no throw there.
And there it is.
And Westby comes across home plate with Johnson. That's Johnson's 3rd run of the game, as Fisher Johnson drives him in with a really well-hit double.
We just talked about that big hit.
Yep, there it was.
Greg, and there it was. He hit a gapper into that right center field gap and drove in 2 runs, and those are those insurance runs we were talking about.
Yep. And that brings up the big bat in Starcevich here.
Well, finally, Starcevich might get to see some pitches here. I don't know, again, with first base open, how many good pitches he'll get here, but we'll see if they attack or if they kind of stay away from him again. Looks like Cruchet says, I'm going after him.
Yeah, in his day so far, that first inning, he hit a well-hit ball out to center and then has been put on the base pads the next 2 at-bats. Intentional walks.
And there we had a pass ball, getting Johnson over to third now.
Yep.
So not sure here with Starcevich again. Are they? I would guess maybe with the 3-run lead, they're going to try to get him out.
Yep. Looks like they're just going to go after him here with a 2-1 count. Crochet delivers, and that is hit very hard right through the gap. Going to be an RBI single for Starcevich.
Nice. We see why they've been avoiding him all day. He always puts good wood on the bat, or wood on the ball.
On the bat,
on the ball, and we saw that there, and he drove in Johnson.
Yep. It's a really well-hit ball.
I guess it's metal on the ball, right? There is no wood here. Although it used to be when I coached some high school baseball with Scott Milbrandt, we had a few years of wood bat baseball, but now I know Enderlin hosts the tournament over there, a wood bat tournament, but
is that right?
No wood out here.
We've got Graham Hess at the plate, who had a big RBI single back in the 5th inning.
We got Mr. Quislin over here, though, in the booth. He's one that used to play with a wood bat, I think, right? Or no? Did you play with a wood bat? No. No, it was metal for him, too.
As Luke takes off for second base, and he's going to get a stolen base there. So still only 1 out. The 2-1 count and a runner back in scoring position for the Vikings.
Yeah, Mr. Quislin here, he's a former Sioux baseball player, so I play Thunderstruck quite often when he's in the booth because he has such love for the Bison. So,
I'm not sure. Looks like there's a little confusion here. Thinking that it was only 3 balls. Yep, and then Pat Adair is going to bring Graham Hess back to the box, who tried to steal first base there. Looking at a 3-1 count.
That's hard to do.
The dreaded stolen first base.
I'm sure Graham would like to get a hit here anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you want to look at a 3-1 pitch, especially when you got a runner on second.
He can look back at the highlights and see a hit instead of a walk to first base.
He's hoping for a strike here, and he doesn't get it. So
he doing the same thing he did before. So
a little bit of a crystal ball play by Graham Hess there.
He's getting a few extra steps in today.
It's going to bring up number 21, Jackson Schliemann.
Jackson's been on base a couple times here today. See if he can rope one out to the outfield. Good swing there by Schliemann.
Yep, just hits that one back into the net. First pitch strike on the foul ball there. So we got runners on first and second with 1 out. 5-1 ball game. As Schliemann sees a ball go by, gives him a 1-1 count.
Schliemann trying to reach base for the 3rd time today.
Crochet delivers here. Schliemann puts a swing on it and hits that one out of play as well. Gives him a 2-2 count. So we'll see if Schliemann can get a hard hit ball into the outfield and get Startsvich to come in, score another run here in the bottom of the 6th. He's sure looking to swing.
Yes, he is. He's protecting at the plate there, so doing a good job.
Hey, 2-1, hey, babe.
2-2 count. Crochet delivers. Ball high. A little bit of oomph behind that one. That one came in hotter than the last you have. Gives him a full count for Schliemann. Delivers and a little too aggressive. Probably would have been a ball 4 and swung on by Schliemann and missed. That gives us the 2nd out of the inning. First strikeout for Crochet. Runners stay put. Brings up Tyler Gromwald for the Vikings.
I'm sure Kindred would take all the insurance they can get here because no Casselton can score runs. So.
Yep. The more the merrier.
I know Mr. Eggman would not want them to let up on the gas pedal.
No. He delivers, and it's looks like it's going to be a single. Nope, that's caught by the center fielder. Really well hit ball by Gromwald there, but just nice play by the center fielder. But 3 runs do come across in the bottom of the 6th here, so we'll see if Johnson, who has 90 pitches thrown, we'll see what he can do in the top of the 7th if he can get the Vikings out of here with a win. We'll be right back in Kindred, North Dakota on your live event.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
Express Lane Marathon in Kindred is your neighborhood convenience store where convenience meets quality, whether you're fueling up with Marathon's top-tier fuel or grabbing a quick snack. Express Lane has you covered. From hot stuff pizza, smash hit subs, premium soft-serve ice cream, gas, diesel, and propane exchange. Make sure to use your Marathon app and get 7 cents back per gallon all summer long. Now offering premium 91 non-ethanol fuel. Express Lane is your friendly and locally owned convenience store.
And welcome back to Kindred, North Dakota, where we have Brock Johnson still on the mound, 91 pitches into this game, pitching a really, really good game. And we've got Kellen Crochet coming back up, who just came in that last inning to start on the mound there. Came in and pitched well. He's going to be leading things off, trying to start a little bit of a rally here for the Railcats.
Yeah, the score isn't indicative of the way this game has been played. It was 2-1 until Kindred broke out that last inning, but glaring thing out there is with the errors on the scoreboard. There's no errors in this game,
nope.
And you can tell they're 2 very good ball clubs.
As Johnson delivers the first pitch there, it's going to be a ball. But he answers back with a strike, so we got a 1-1 count to start off the 7th inning here. It's swung on by Crochet and fouled off towards the on-deck circle. Gives him a 1-2 count.
And here we go again with Johnson ahead in the count. Pitcher's advantage here, but
which is what he's going to need to be able to close this thing out. He throws that one in the dirt. That's his 95th pitch, so he's going to have to get it out here quickly and then also attack Zeimer, who's in the on-deck circle, as quick as he can. Johnson delivers, and looks like it was a pretty good pitch. Might have missed
Probably
a little bit
outside
low
a
and
little bit.
outside. Gives Crochet a full count. Definitely a good spot to throw that, though, when you've got one ball to give. So the full count delivery from Johnson is swung on and fouled out of play.
like we said here, those insurance runs that's what why they're important, because here we got a full count here now, threat to get a runner on base again. So looking at that last inning,
as Johnson delivers a strike 3 pitch there, and it looks like Coach Eggman's coming out probably for a pitching change.
and maybe we were wrong on that pitch count rule. I don't know.
It could be 95.
Could
from
be
what
95. I guess I know Legion is 105, so I don't know if the Babe Ruth level is different at all. But Johnson did a good job there today. He gave up 6 hits, but a lot of those hits were bloop hits, and did a nice job. He struck out, what did you say, 10 batters?
Looks like 11 on that
batters.
one. I think that I've got it as 11.
So a pretty dominating performance there today by Johnson.
Yep.
And now we go from Johnson to Johnson. So we got from...
Oh, sure.
We go to Fisher Johnson coming up here.
As Fisher Johnson's coming up, we can go to a Goldmark in-game update as well. Goldmark, from commercial land to farmland. Goldmark Commercial has the skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland requests. Go online to goldmarkcommercial.com for more info. So we do have Fisher Johnson coming to pitch.
Now the mound, get number 1, Fisher Johnson.
And Fisher's done a nice job this year too. He's does pretty well on the mound as well, and just looking to close this game out.
Yep. And the way that that Brock was pitching today, it's got to be 95 pitches for that pitch count. So we're gonna assume that that's correct, because there's no way that Coach Eggman would have taken him out there. So he goes through 6 1/3 innings of really, really well pitched baseball.
98 pitches.
And Fisher in those warm-up pitches is looking good too. As the first batter that he faces is going to be Andrew Zeimer. Delivers his first pitch. It's in the dirt. It's going to be ball 1.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do here is to walk a batter here and give them free passes. Just a moment where you want to throw strikes, and if they hit it, let your defense play, but you don't want to give them free passes.
Yep. You've got a 4-run cushion here, but you just, as the Vikings, you want to get out of this as quickly as you can. No threats on the base pads as Johnson walks Zeimer there. 4-pitch walk to start. So that's going to bring up number 6, Carver Kozowski, looking to do some damage in the top of the 7th here. 1 runner on. And there he goes. It delivers his first strike.
Yeah, key thing is to get ahead in the count and throw strikes to these batters.
Misses that one low and outside. Looks like Zeimer doesn't really have any intention of stealing here. Doesn't really help you. You need the 4 runs anyways, so he's not taking much of a lead. As he throws over to first, and there's no play to be made.
Hey.
delivers. It looked like it was going to be low and outside, but that is swung on by Kozlowski and missed. Gives him a 1-2 count with 1 out in the top of the 7th here. For Fisher Johnson on the mound. As Fisher delivers and gets strike 3.
Yeah, that's a big out there. Get that second out. And one out here left for the Vikings to get. Again, you just want to throw strikes and let your defense help you.
Yep. That brings up number 8, Jarris Stahl. Stoll facing a 1-0 count. First pitch misses low. There's a good pitch by Johnson.
Yeah, you brought a little extra on that one. Really popping the catcher's glove. I think all we're going to see out of Fisher right now, he's going to be throwing the fastballs.
There's another one. Gets Stahl into a 1-2 count. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Looking to just get one last strike here, and the 1 seed for the Kindred Vikings if they can get out of this. Looks like he missed that one outside, gives him a 2-2.
I wouldn't expect to see anything but fastball here.
Yep. You got a four-run lead. You're just looking to keep the ball out of the dirt. Pretty good pitch by Johnson.
That one had to be close, but again, our vantage point probably outside a ways.
Yep. Looked pretty good, but must have missed by a hair. Looking at a full count, 2 outs, runner goes, and swung on and missed. So Johnson comes in, he does his job, he gets 2 strikeouts. That ends the game here in Kindred. So what we're going to do here, we are going to go to break real quick, and then we're going to come back with the Todd Wold CPA post-game show. So we'll be right back, 30 seconds, in Kindred, North Dakota on your live event.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Green Earth Landscaping offers a full range of services, including commercial and residential landscape design and installation, maintenance and sprinkler services. From outdoor kitchens to patios, retaining walls, lighting, fine grade, sod and hydroseed, and anything in between, Green Earth Landscaping has you covered, servicing the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond. For more information, go online to greenearthnd.com. That's greenearthnd.com.
Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
And we are back. Thank you for joining us for the Todd Wold CPA postgame show. Todd Wold CPA postgame show for any accounting requisitions from income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals or businesses. Go online to wold-cpa.com.
Leave them.
So we had a really, really good matchup here today. Not much scoring early. Kind of a weird battle back and forth where the bases seemed to be loaded a lot and there wasn't much runs coming across. And then really just 1 inning later, we had, three runs in that 6th inning from the Vikings that really just kind of put the game away.
Yeah, and the big blow we had there was Fisher Johnson with that gap shot to right center and drove in 2 runs to kind of give us that cushion of 4 runs. That was a big hit in the ball game. And I think the other guy we got to give credit to is Brock Johnson. He pitched a whale of a ball game. He had 11 strikeouts and But like I said, it's two good teams here. We had no errors in the scoreboard. I know Mr. Eggman probably isn't happy with the early innings. He would have liked his kids to be a little bit more aggressive at the plate. But Casselton battled. Deutsch pitched a heck of a ball game and did a nice job out there on the mound. And he fought through some difficult situations. And it was just like that big one hit that kind of turned the tide of this game.
Yep. Yeah, Deutsch pitched a really good game, but Johnson had an even better game. It was just really clean all around. They had the 11 strikeouts. That's hard to look past. But you got to look. Both of these teams are obviously going to be very competitive, looking to punch their ticket to Carrington, is it?
Carrington is where the state tournament is this year.
Yep. So as Josh O'Mara's head coach of the Legion team had mentioned to us, seemingly this has locked up the 1 seed for these Kindred Vikings. A really well played game out in Kindred today. 5-1 victory through 7 innings. We're looking at the 1 seed going into the tournament. So really well played game by the Railcats as well, but the Vikings prevailed today. Any other closing thoughts that you have, Dan?
No, two good teams, they'll contend, and Casselton's got another team over there that's really good. I saw them play earlier in the season. They came down here, and it was a close ball game, a good battle. So it's going to be an exciting Babe Ruth tournament in Valley City. These guys both play good baseball, and they're very well coached. So
awesome. Well, thank you for joining us here on your live event out in Kindred, North Dakota today. 5-1 victory for the Kindred Vikings. We'll be back on your live event at 5:30 today for the Legion games. We're out here in Kindred, so we're gonna go get the field ready for that, and then we'll be right back at 5:30 p.m.